Welcome to probably, unfortunately for me, one of my last WoW Classic Season of Discovery videos, or any World of Warcraft for that matter, simply because, holy shit, I've been playing for the past month, and it's absolutely dead as ever. Ever since the classic Myths of Pandaria came out, whether or not that's related, I just feel like there's practically nobody around. There's nobody for me to interact with, to buff, to heal, to help out. It's just like, wow. Very, very crazy times. I never thought that I would see this day come. Because like I said before, and it's obvious, it takes a long time to level up, even on a server like this with extra XP and all that, and then getting the gear. Even though this is shit gear, it still takes a lot more than 100 hours to get this done. At least it did for me. And so I don't want to have to start over again. I've been doing that for pretty much like 2 decades. I've got like over 80,000 hours into this game, and I just don't know what to do. I'm gonna check out here. Yeah, see, like for example, Winter Spring. All these people that already leveled up. Well, one of them's me. There's literally only 2 people under 60 that are here. That could potentially, use a helping hand. Now, I'm not gonna fly all the way across, although the point of these videos oftentimes, like I said, is for nostalgia, showcasing the map, and some gameplay. Just doing that randomly. It's just really what I like doing.
What brings you here?
What I will do is maybe... Oh, I don't even know if I want to do that. As Shara. No, I don't even know if I... you know what? Yes, because I haven't really done that flight in a long time. And I'm just going to sip on my Pepsi. So the world's a chaotic mess, and I come to video games to escape all of that bullshit. I like getting into it. I like arguing with people, having debates, whatever you want to call it. But ultimately, my personality is I would rather just talk about video games and things that aren't really divisive. Although gaming can be at times be a very divisive thing, but nothing like talking about Donald Trump, your Elon Musks, and all that sort of stuff, and ICE, and so on and so forth. Those topics of conversation lead to much more heated debates and people being frustrated than, I really do prefer World of Warcraft Classic over retail because I find that they've watered down the user experience. Then you start elaborating on what you mean by that. And nobody shits on you for it, really. Because it's not like we're sitting there attacking people that are playing retail, as far as I know. And I just find it makes for more lighthearted conversations, honestly. So, exactly. It's like I'm lost for words, practically. So when it just comes to overall fun, being on the internet, playing games, engaging in dialogue with politics and news in general, I just much prefer not only talking about video games, but World of Warcraft, even though I don't really have much to say about it. It does something. I get to sit here, I get to relax, I get to tune out, like I said, the crazy world. Got my little silver bullet, the Diet Pepsi going on. Get a little bit of that fizz action. I just recently completed Assassin's Creed Shadows, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Great games, single player games, and that's fine, but I do find for me there's more replay value, more lasting fun, everlasting fun in games like this where just that, it's online, where you can just randomly run across people. But these videos, and they never have and they never will never garner a lot of attention. Even if I was funny, well then if I was funny, people would be tuning in because I'm funny, not tuning in because of the game. Still, I have to admit, that's where I'm envious of somebody like Asmongold, because people are tuning into him to see him, not even what he's talking about. If you've seen what he's done recently, he's no longer really talking about video games and World of Warcraft much every time I see him on his channel. it's talking about politics and stuff, and he's doing fantastic. I mean, he gets views in one video that I get in like a year or half a year kind of thing. So I wish I could do that, because it's like I said before, at that point, and I know I'm repeating some of the things I've said before in the past. At that point, what's happening is it's really simple. People are tuning in to him. They're already invested in Asmongold, the actual person. They're not too concerned with what he's talking about. And it hasn't really affected his viewership much, if at all. Whereas me, I tried doing that and it didn't work so well. So what I did is I branched it off, and I now have different channels. One for just wrestling, one for just news and politics and controversial topics, and then this one, which I want to keep mainly, I don't know what this is, the chop, mainly focused on gaming. Let's take a look at who's here. Wow, I'm the only one here, unless there's somebody cross-realmed or cross-zoned from another server. Excuse me. Yay, there's someone here. Outstanding. Yeah, I don't know if they do the cross-realm thing, because I never notice anybody from other servers. I don't think that happens here, or maybe it does. I don't know. Whatever. So there's nobody here. Absolute madness. I hate that. Honestly, if I was getting like 1,000 views a video on these, and I'm not saying they deserve to have that much attention, I'm just sharing with you that if they did, I would probably, fuck, 1,000 views, I'd make 3 or 4 of these a day. I'd be definitely more motivated to get into it. I'm not going to deny that. So here I'm just going to ride through the Barrens. I haven't ridden through here in some time. At least it feels like it. She's a civilian. I don't think she gets hog wild when you... No, she doesn't. Mind you, I did that with one NPC, but then as soon as I stayed on her for too long, she started attacking me, and I don't remember who it was. She probably thought I was going to be naughty or something like that. Let's check out who... Ooh. Wow. 4 other people, aside from me, are in Ashenvale. 3 people that are within the questing. 3 people that may potentially require some assistance. This is where I almost feel like randomly messaging someone and being like, hey, or to the zone, does anybody need help? Just the one person here kind of thing need help with any questing? And I feel like, you know what? That could be a thing. There's a lot of feelings going on. That's the word of the day, is feel. I'm going to do it. Oh, boy. Damn, this died. Damn, the server has died since Classic MOP came out, it seems. I know I'm always complaining. Some people are probably going to remember me and be like, you said the same shit 2 days ago. So? Doesn't matter. I feel like that... I know I say that a lot. I'll stop it. I don't even know how to say it without using that word now. Perhaps if I approached this differently and had it so that when I play, I pick a zone, a player, I do like something like this. Like, watch what I do here. Say friend slash who, I don't know, like, you know, level 35 to 55. Right? There's 28 people in the entire game that are, you know, in that level range. And then, yeah, Teldrassil 41, he doesn't need my help. And then I could end up like whispering someone and being like, hey, do you need a hand with you know, a quest or something like that? I'm looking to kill some time. Whatever. It might seem very bizarre. Oh, there's a couple people in the Barrens. But yeah. Now I'm just gonna say, anyone questing here need a hand with a quest while I'm passing through? It's like literally the only reason I play this game now. Imagine trying to get a group now to gear up. wouldn't be able to do it. It's very sad. This almost makes me want to go back to retail for a bit, but the problem with retail is, well, for someone like me, for what I'm looking for out of the game is, like I said, the buffs and all that. There's not nearly as much as a lot of things got pruned in retail. And because of the expansions, right, making the world bigger, it pretty much kills the prior zones. So there are more places to venture to. That there's no doubt about it. But there's nothing for you to do. Plus, because the game is a lot easier, nobody really needs your help. And now it's so, like, spread out. It's just crazy. Wow. Hello. Cat's claw. Well, usually, well, I'll just ask them. I feel like a creeper. Need a hand with a quest. Probably not. No, all right. Yeah, most people don't ask too much for help, in that I've done this a lot and I've gotten a lot more, oh yeah, I thought you'd never ask sort of thing. But the type of people that play Classic, honestly, are different than retail, and not in a bad way. In the end, you're still playing World of Warcraft, which is a game that I absolutely adore. And there is an allure to playing retail in some ways, in that more areas to explore, flying mounts. It's, you know, it's not like it sucks completely. However, it's a lot less hardcore. It's a lot less Souls-like in difficulty, which is that whole thing again where nobody needs you. And if you're just going to play the game for that and nothing else, then retail really isn't for you. If you're going to do all the dungeons, all the raids, and you want to whatever, then yeah, then at that point I could see the use in playing retail, always wanting to do the dungeons from a PvE perspective, or even PvP with all the dungeons and stuff. Whereas here, oh, and the quality of life. Like right now, if I wanted to queue for a dungeon or I want to queue for a battleground, I could do it in retail from where I'm standing. Here, it's old school. You want to queue for a battleground? Good luck with that. You're going to have to go back to town, and just to find out when it takes you however long to get there if your hearth is on cooldown, you get there and you may end up waiting forever to get into a battleground. Right? It's really sad, but it's the way that it is. Yeah. And then let's take a look at the barons here. Wow. So now I'm the only person in the barons. Those other two are like, oh, that's it. He's here. We're getting out. Yeah, I seriously do not know what to do. I wish there was more zones that I could tackle to offer my help. I don't always want to go to Stranglethorn Vale, because that is an area that's actually very, very, very popular. Where there's always some people there. I go to Stranglethorn Vale, I'm almost guaranteed to find some people there. But the biggest way you know that this game has died is this place used to be jam-packed. And there's like Literally nobody here. Never thought I'd see the day where Stormwind is dead. Oh, boy. Yeah. Absolute madness. I would come here, you could see it in probably some of my older videos, and it's just absolutely booming. Like, I seriously just can't get over it. Wow. It's a shame. And that is the problem when you play a game like this where you rely on other people. I feel like just randomly messaging this person. Do you think it's MOP Classic that took away the players here? I mean, I'll head down towards Stranglethorn Vale, but I really don't want to. And that's just speculation, by the way, that whole thing with holy shit, I feel like I forget. How to play. I thought they were all high level for a second there. But they're not. He was actually getting his ass kicked. A little bit. I think that's what made me wonder why his level was so low. I think he might be leveling up his weapons. Yeah, I figured. This server is dead. I think MOP Classic took them all. This server used to be hacked as fuck. And for the longest time, too. I just thought most serious players here weren't also... I mean, it's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, not much going on. Even Goldshire in here. Yeah, the other thing that sucks too, and I've already been at my computer for quite a while, is my piriformis syndrome thing, or the sciatica thing in my ass. It starts to go numb and it really hurts. Then I gotta like shift around or stand up for like 2 minutes. Then I can sit back down for a decent amount. It's pretty frustrating though. It's usually a sign that I should get up. I'll go to my usual graveyard where I used to come all the time. Front slash. No. Wow. Crazy. Ravenhill Cemetery, where I've had a crazy amount of events where I was helping people. Wow. Yeah, so it's not to be dramatic, but now you can see after about 20 minutes... Yeah, exactly. You can see why there really isn't much point left for me to be playing this. Still one of my favorite games. Probably will forever be the most played game for me. But unless something drastic comes about, I have to be able to somehow learn to enjoy the game, or any game that I play without other people. When you play something like Call of Duty or Battlefield, you're just looking for random people to log in and play the game. You're never going to find a dead match. I mean, I was still playing Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1 not long ago, just a couple of weeks ago, and there was still a lot of people. I had no issues finding a match, right? Whereas this here, like I said, if I wanted to do a battleground or anything, or a dungeon, I would probably have a really hard time unless I was in a guild with a set structure. And I don't want to get into that. I just want to be able to hop in, pick a random spot, and go at it. But I get it. This is like going for a cruise in a car, and somebody does like a vlog, and then they just talk about absolutely nothing while they're cruising around. And that is, in the end, what these still are to me. Instead of getting in a car and going on the real road and then talking like a road vlog, I'm literally doing a virtual video game vlog through World of Warcraft. Really, that's what I'm doing. It's just, unfortunately, not nearly as entertaining, but I do really much enjoy doing this, believe it or not. Like even this 20 minutes here where I, briefly spoke to somebody, harassed a couple people, they ignored me. I like this. It's fun. I just don't know that I'm going to want to keep doing it and paying for it on top of that because, hold on a sec. $20 a month. Canadian, that's like $2 American. Yeah, I mean, the money is, I get paid on YouTube, but I still, even if it was free, I'd hop on more often. But I have to admit, I'm still very much poor enough that if I don't feel like I'm going to be playing at least a couple of hours a week steady, or at least daily for a little bit, it's not worth the $20. For me, it isn't whatsoever. You know what? Now that we've made it this far, let me see if I should oh, I don't even know if I have the other WoW installed. Give me a second. Yeah, so I did end up speaking with him for a couple of minutes, and the person I was outside of Stormwind. And his impression was, yeah, classic Mists of Pandaria is probably what did it. And the fact that there was no Phase 9 announced. And that just kind of made people, you know, go over there. Now, I can't play. I mean, I could install it if I wanted to, but I didn't. I don't have retail World of Warcraft installed right now. I only have Classic. Man, oh man, oh man. And then he was like, yeah, there's no, what's the word? Cross-realm thing. So, like, right now, you won't be able to get, like, Crusader Strike, Living Flame, and Lone Wolf or whatever because they're PvP. They're not going to merge that with normal. Penance is Australia. They're not going to merge that with Wild Growth. So on and so forth. And then Chaos Bolt and RP, they're locked. They're just like completely dead servers that unless you already have a character on it, you can't for whatever reason make a character on there, which I think is a shame. And then Anniversary is special because it's high. If you want to play on normal, I mean, I do have a character there, but he's a level 11. And again, now I would have to start all over again, right? Because I'm level 11. It's just like, no, I don't want to have to fucking do this shit again. But let's play around for a moment. Remember Ashenvale? Yeah, look at that. There's 50 fucking people in Ashenvale. You gotta be kidding me. Holy shit. And that, because it'll only show you up to 50 people. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. What was that other place? Oh, remember Winter Spring? 50 plus people in Winter Spring. Holy shit, it's all warriors and hunters. God damn. Wait, what's another place that I could look at? Oh. Oh my god. Front/who? Hillsbrad, Foothills. Wow, there are a lot of 60s in there. Like, that's just crazy. No, because I worked so hard, honestly, and there's no buffs, nothing. This is like the full-fledged experience, right? There's no quicker XP. There's no getting your gear easier. I would literally just have to, not gonna lie, I thought we were on Burning Crusade already. Because I'm zooming out and I don't see Outlands. I know that we're going to be going to Outlands eventually for a Classic Anniversary. At least I'm pretty sure we are. That is crazy, the amount of people. Holy shit. Elwyn Forest had like... Man, that is just fucking wild. So basically, I would have to play here. And I really just don't want to do it. That's a real crying shame. Yeah. Wow, that blows. Oh, and even with the anniversary, they rolled in the hardcore. There's only one hardcore now. It looks like hardcore normal. Oh, for classic era. Yeah, there's a hardcore anniversary. That one's not doing as good as, well, no, this one's low. Yeah, these are all low. Hardcore normal. This is the one where I have my... I feel like if I'm going to be going at... Yeah, so I got a level 15 hunter here. This is the one where you can't use the auction house or anything the way I designed this hunter here. You can't die, you can't use the auction house. It's self-found. I forgot. Yeah, see? Never known defeat, because I've never died. Unable to trade, use the auction house, or send and receive most mail. Like, that's just crazy. Front/who? I don't know. 35 to 55? Yeah, there's a lot of people. Front/who? Winter, spring. Not bad. Kinda. Definitely not where I really want to spend my time, though. Hillsbrad Foothills. Oh, really? There's like one person there. Yeah, so definitely just like at a quick glance there, the other server would be better. The anniversary one. Anyways, half hour of absolutely nothing. Wow, that really sucks. I really do not. I can't do it. I honestly just, I don't have it in me to go through that bullshit on the anniversary servers. And then I do it, right? I somehow do it. I do it. And then what happens? They go past Wrath of the Lich King. They go to Cataclysm, and then it's the same bullshit as before. Then I get really pissed off, and I'm screwed. I can't do that. Because that's how packed the other place used to be. Wow. Anyhow, that's enough of that. Thumbs up as always. I mean, if you did like the video, it does greatly help support that channel with the algorithm. And trying to make me more relevant in the search results. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. I'm just trying to see the other server here really quick. Yeah, there's one person in Winter Spring. Too bad they don't murder. Yeah, there's like two. Yeah, fuck this shit. Anyways, take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a 20th anniversary thing, but I really don't think that I want to get into it because of time again. I just finished gearing up and leveling my other guy and that took me a long time with the extra XP. Bye for now.